reducing our need for social validation was advice from Epictetus, which was not only of great importance in the early 3rd century BC, but is especially important now because of everyone on social media. Unfortunately, there are many people today who judge themselves and the way they behave based on the reaction of others and what other people think of them. They are kind of a slave to the opinion of others, and I personally find that a very scary thought, especially when judging turns into condemning. Epictetus didn't like it either, and it was clear to him early on that this is terrible for not just your mental well-being, but for your overall quality of life. You shouldn't rely on other people to feel good about yourself, and that's what external validation is all about. Marcus Aurelius also suffered from this. Marcus, he was a Roman Empire and Stoic philosopher. He sought external validation from the people who served him, from the Senate and from ordinary citizens he encountered on the street. He felt he needed to be liked. However, he did do something important. He wanted to know where that need came from. He wanted to know exactly what was going on, so that it no longer had any control over him. So, I want to ask you a question right now. Have you ever thought about this? Do you have this feeling as well, just like Marcus Aurelius? You can also ask yourself some questions, of course without judging yourself. Questions like, am I looking for external validation? Why am I looking for external validation? When does the need to be validated arise? What does it take to feel validated? Who am I seeking validation from and why? How do I find external validation? Is being liked more important to me than doing the right thing? This also reminds me of social media usage, because what's the point in keeping yourself busy with other people's lives? Besides the social validation part, I also started to ask myself this. I haven't used social media in a while now. I've had a period before when I didn't use social media for months. I just didn't see the point in showing others what I was doing or what I liked. Later I decided to use it again, and this had to do with marketing purposes. I thought I was doing the right thing by sharing my YouTube videos, my blog posts, and my positive and active lifestyle. In addition to my marketing goals and trying to expanding my reach, I thought I could help and inspire people with my posts, and perhaps I have indeed been able to inspire or help one or more souls, but at this moment I have the feeling that I can no longer do this via social media. Just this platform, YouTube, is enough for me at this moment. But okay, besides all this, I want to share another quote from Epictetus, which says, if you are ever tempted to seek external validation, realize that you have compromised your integrity. If you need a witness, be your own. It's deep. Integrity is of great importance in Stoicism. In any case, I think this is an important character trait separate from this philosophy. Because what are you exactly if you don't have this character trait? I can't think of much positive, to be honest. Without integrity, you live a life that is inconsistent with your morals and values. It means a lack of honesty, both to others and to yourself. Deep down inside, you know that without integrity, you don't really know who you really are. C.S. Lewis had a great quote about integrity as well, which says, integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. this is so strong. I really love this quote. When you need others to feel good about yourself, so which makes you kind of a slave to the opinion of another, integrity is also hard to find. I therefore understand very well why this Stoic principle is so important, especially in modern life. It is extremely good advice from Epictetus, which is unfortunately too little applied these days. Have a good one, people, and see you in the next one.